Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. We're back on the old farm, and we're going to hop out the truck here. And we're going to start cutting some trees down. I told y'all we were going to do this, and it is time. So get ready, because you're going to see a lot of this episode. So basically, I'm going to come down here. I had planned on starting over there, but I need to come back up that way to fell the trees over towards this field. I forgot you can't run with a chainsaw, so. Alright. Now let's see. That's that. I need to run over here. Running does not feel like running. Feels like maybe a power walk at best. Cut this down. Alright. Now, I may leave those trees over there. I haven't decided whether I want to cut them or not. But definitely these. Because that fence, see that fence over there? I can't remove that fence. Which is why I might leave those. I don't know, if they're inside the fence, I might leave them. Depends on if they're out here. And we got a whole string of trees here. But they've all got to go to make room for the plow, and plow all this up. See the whole string of trees, even way down there in the distance, but all of these we gotta cut and clean up. And yeah, I had been on the other maps, I have been using that little saw that goes on the front of the skid steer. But that saw doesn't work here for some reason. I don't know why, but it doesn't. It won't hit the triggers on the trees. So I think I've already returned that to the store. And we're just gonna have to settle for cutting all these down with chainsaws. Furs we can get with our Scorpion King, that's not a problem, and we can work those pretty quick. But cutting them with a chainsaw just takes a little while. And what I'll probably do is just pick these up. I may go ahead and take the leaves off of them, but I'll probably go ahead and just pick them up and take them one at a time over to the sawmill. I'll have to drive around the gate though, like the not the gate, but the scales. I'll have to drive around that to get them in there. I know if I cut them up, if I actually delimb them, then I'll get more money, but I'm not really worried about the money on these. And actually, you still get decent money from them. But we're trying to, I think, expedite this series a little bit faster than we have been. I'll probably be doing 4 episodes per week for the old farm after Estancia La Pacho ends. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. So that series, by the time this comes out, that series should have already ended. We were able to get 100 episodes out of that. I don't know, it seemed like 100 episodes is a bit much. I may start doing less. I don't know, if I'm having fun, then I'm just going to keep going, you know. And I really enjoyed Estancia La Pacho. It was a lot of fun clearing it and all that stuff. Ooh, autosave. I had just started to cut. Ooh, that was a funny sound. Did y'all hear that? It was like a weak chainsaw. Right during that autosave, that was crazy. Oh, and I hear a train in the background. The trains are rolling. Yep, this tree's in a bush. So yeah, E3 should have already happened, and hopefully I'll bring a video with all the details about that when they announce them. There's not going to be a press conference, so they said that they would announce everything pretty much on Twitter. I hope they bring more than just pictures, though. I really hope there's like a video, like a first in-game trailer. Wait a minute, why didn't you go on over? Oh, you hit that one. Timber. Actually, some soybeans up here against this. That's kind of why we need to remove them, because we can't get it's hard working around these trees, and we can just plow all this up and make it all field down here. That one didn't fall over either. I think it's hung up on that tree, though. Yeah, looks like it's working around the limbs. Let me fell this one a little more at an angle, maybe. Well, it is cut, so it's just hung up on that tree. Alright, now we've got trees that go that way, but I need to do these too. So I'll come back to these and work around that field that way. Got a ton of these trees I need to cut. What I'll probably do is just work on this maybe today and tomorrow. Getting these trees cleaned up. I gotta grind the stumps out. It's a lot of work, but what you do is just say, okay, today I'm going to work on, the old farm. Or today I'm going to work on Thunder Valley. And today I'm going to work on, Green River or something like that. So, and there's a lot of work in between that I wish you guys could see. But my voice would give out within, just a short time. And it has given out before. You guys have heard me. The old vocal cords just cannot talk for that much time. Because there's a lot of time that goes into these maps. A lot of work that goes into them. I guess I could stream it maybe and just not talk. I don't know if that's a thing. Or I could just do silent videos. Like silent movies. Like back in the old day, play the the piano, dun 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 dun, or something like that. I'm sure I could find that tune somewhere. It probably doesn't have a copyright on it. Because it's, pretty universal from back in the day. It's kind of like the birthday song. For a long time it was, I guess maybe like a claim of a copyright on it, but now there is no copyright claim on the birthday song. So if we decided to sing happy birthday to somebody, we could sing it without having to worry about copyright. So I wonder if there's any recordings up there. I guess that would mean all the recordings of Happy Birthday are not copyrighted. I don't know how that works. If an artist did it, but they said there's no copyright on it. A judge ruled that actually. So, happy birthday, everybody! Happy birthday! So many different variations of the birthday song, though. Alright. Could it? I think we're getting close. I think I see the highway over there. Or the road, or whatever you want to call it. Hope this doesn't cause lag. Hasn't so far. I think it's far enough away from the big field over there where all the stumps are that it's not all kind of grouped together. Of course, it probably will. This will probably be lagging here after I cut all these trees. I've really got trees everywhere that I need to cut. And you know, now that we're done with that field, that big field project up there, we can start working on the other side. I'm gonna get really aggressive with the other side. I'm gonna get to working on it after we get all these cleared out here. So yeah, I'm thinking about moving over to Xbox and doing some more stuff over there. I think they actually have the Farming Simulator on sale over there on that console, so I have it on it, but it's probably, I probably need to download some updates and some DLCs because I haven't been over there in a while. And I think my what do you call it, the live card thing, the multiplayer thing, I think that has since expired. I don't think that's a thing anymore. So I'll have to renew that. I think those are on sale too, though. So you know, this kind of reminds me of Westbridge, going up the field 16 on the southern side, cutting these trees down. Takes me back to 15. We cut all these trees and cleared them out, and good times. Alright, how many we got left? 2 or 3? Looks like 3. And we'll turn around here and take a look at what we've got so far. Not till then. Not till then. Don't turn around. Alright. Last one here and then we'll look. Should look more open now. Clean. Alright. I have to run up to this hill for a second. Oh yeah, we got them all cut. Need to go back and start around there though. I may cut that one oak. I don't know. I may leave it. But you can see here that let me turn my mic here just a little bit so I can. Here we go. We've got these trees we need to cut. And I'm not going to be planting anything down here until I get it all plowed up. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Seasons. It makes it seem more realistic. I don't know, it's kind of weird to plant stuff and then harvest it the next day. You know what I mean? But it does put you in a crunch because the real only source of income you can do is something other than, you know, traditional farming, like harvesting the crops and stuff. For me, it's this right here. It's logging. It seems like the best source of income while you're, you know, because when you start the game, you don't have any grass. You don't have anything. really, and most of your crops you sell in the wintertime, so. Whoa, we got a lot of trees. Really hope this don't start lagging. But I mean, you realize, you look at all the fields that we own now. We own 69, 75 down that way, and they have trees around them too. So I've got quite a task ahead of me here. We're gonna make some money, I'll tell you that. Even if we don't delimb them all. These white ones, they're not that hard to delimb, and we get pretty good cash back on these. See, they're more of a straight kind of trunk. And that might be why we get more money back for them. Whoop, there it is. So yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, with the whole Xbox sale and stuff like that, I was kind of waiting until I got a PC, because I can get those games, I think, and more on PC, but I might not be getting a PC until, could be fall at this rate, so I don't know, I was really hoping to get one before then, but I don't think it's going to happen. So definitely want one by Farming Simulator 19, even if I have to get a lower end one. Wish I could go out in real life and cut trees like this and make money on them. That would be cool. Alright, I'm going to come back to these southern fields and cut them later. Let's see now, where was that other tree at? It's over there, isn't it? I need to cut, is there any more on this side? Nope. Alright, let me go back over here to this tree I said I was going to go back to. That one right there. Oh, I don't feel like I'm running at all. See, this is walking. This is not running. This is a power walk. We need a running feature on here. Alright, let's get this cut. I know you guys are probably getting tired of seeing this saw go back and forth across the screen. You know, like a left turn and go around that way. Probably should have brought a vehicle down here or something. Guess I could tab to my truck. By the time I did that, I could be over there. So much to tab through here now. Too much equipment. That's one problem we don't have on Seasons currently. It's too much equipment. I have one utility tractor and one crop tractor, a big tractor that I can pull implements and stuff with. So I think that's a good way to start if you're playing on Seasons. Unless you're on multiplayer and you got people, you know, constantly, you know, doing logging or selling bales or something. I think that's a good way to start. Is have one utility tractor, something that you can put a robot on and grind stumps out with, and lift single logs and stuff like that, until you can afford a wheel loader. Of course, on Thunder Valley we had a lot of gold nuggets, so we didn't have to wait on the wheel loader. But definitely a really all you need is a chainsaw, which costs $1,000, and that's nothing. But if you invest in a Scorpion King and a wheel loader and a logging trailer, you can make some decent money. And the thing is, it's legit money. I mean, you're cutting trees for timber. It's not cheating to start out in logging. That's part of the game. And with Seasons, you know, there's not a whole lot you can do in the beginning. Like I said, there's no crop in the fields, and most of the time you only own just the smallest fields, maybe one or two, maybe three if you're lucky. Some maps you start with more than that. But you can't do anything with them. Autosave. Is it really time for another one? Yep, it's been 15 minutes. But yeah, logging is legit. It's a part of Farming Simulator. It's a lot of work, but you do make decent money. I will say that. Now, I tell you, I don't know if it's just Thunder Valley or if it's the fact that we cut the cutting length down to 6 meters instead of 8. But I think we're making more money on our logs. I need to, the next load I sell over on Thunder Valley, I need to see how much we're making per load. Because when we cut them to 8 meter lengths, I know here we get somewhere around, depending on what type of logs you have in the trailer. If you have the smaller, you know, pointed, thinner ones, I think you make around, if you have more of those in there, you make somewhere around $22,000. But if you've got more of the thicker bottom of the trunk type logs in your trailer, you can make around upwards of $26,000. So it depends on what you have in your trailer. So it's, I mean, it's decent money. You think about it. It doesn't take long, especially if you have a wheel loader. Put them in there and you make the money. And I'm really enjoying Seasons now. I had avoided it because I thought there were issues with it, and there may have been issues with it back in the day. I think the number one issue was that it was my fault in that I didn't start a new map. That's the problem if you're going to do Seasons. You really need to start a new map when you're doing Seasons. So I think all the new maps will be running Seasons. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm having a lot of fun on it. So it's just more realistic. It's just unrealistic to keep harvesting and then plant this day and then harvest the next day and then plant that day and then harvest the next day. With Seasons, you get the more realistic harvest, you know, one time, and it is a challenge, but farming is a challenge. So I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I'm looking forward. I'm still doing testing over on Green River because that map is Seasons ready, and that's another thing. If your map is not Seasons ready, then you can't do a whole lot. As far as, you know, like storing bales and stuff like that. So, and I actually think the old farm is Seasons ready, but like I said, we've already started this one, and it's too late to start it now, I think. So we're gonna keep on going on this map until we get everything done, and look forward to our new maps that are coming out. Alright, I'm gonna place this right here, and we'll start taking these trees down to the sawmill. Now once we've got them cut, now you can kind of see the landscape here. One of them almost doesn't look cut down there, but I think that's that oak right next to the fence. All the rest of them are cut. So yeah, we're going to get them loaded up, take them down to the sawmill, and I'll probably go ahead and start cutting the trees down there on the south side too at some point. Once I get, I think I'm going to try to get all these picked up and get the stumps ground out on them. And that way we don't have any lag. But there's trees all around these other fields. So I need to harvest these other fields first. So I may actually come back and harvest these before I start cutting on them. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Alright guys, until next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We will see you guys later.